Hello and welcome to the Growing Green podcast. Your host, Jeremiah Jennings, is the owner of Growing Green Landscapes in Birmingham, Alabama, and has a passion for growing the entrepreneurship community for those who are young in business. Being a business owner isn't easy, especially in the early years, and that's why in this show we dive into a wide range of topics covering all the challenges small business owners deal with. Even if your company is generating $1 million or more, the stories from our great guest and Jeremiah's own firsthand experiences will propel your business forward. And now, here's your host, Jeremiah Jennings.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to episode today here on the Growing Green podcast. It's your host, Jeremiah Jennings, and I'm super excited to come to you today with another fresh new episode for your Friday. Hope you guys are well, having a great week out there. If you are in production this week, hope you had a good week of production. If you're in sales this week, hope you had a good week of sales. If you're on vacation this week, well, I'm jealous. Just kidding. I'm going on vacation next week, so I'm excited for that. But we've had a good week of production here this week. Knocked a few jobs out that were backlogged and got into a few new jobs booked. So that's been great as well. I hope that you are having a great season and you're not slowing down yet, because we still have a ways to go. There's no stopping. We aren't stopping. There's no end in sight for stopping our maintenance or our design build this season. We are trying to push to keep on growing. And so I'm excited to head into the next couple weeks, months here. We got more design build work to do. I want to close a few more maintenance contracts commercially. We have Christmas lights coming. So lots to do, lots to see, lots to grow. Anyway, again, thank you for tuning in. Happy Friday to you. I want to take 15 or 20 minutes today and talk to you about something that I probably talked about before on the show. I haven't talked about it in a while, and it's becoming more and more evident to me this year because we are doing a lot of this. And maybe this will save you from a trap that I sometimes fall in. The trap that you think all of your customers, you have to keep going out to them because they're just great customers. You've done them for so long. They're loyal to you. You don't want to drop them, even though you're losing money on them. Well, let me dispel that myth for you today. Okay. Really quickly, here's the truth. Okay. Hot and heavy. 10-second truth here. Your customers don't really care about you. They literally only care about what you can do for them. And the second that you become inconvenient, they'll fire you without thinking about it. Right? Why are you hanging on to them because you think they're good clients, you know them for so long? Just let this sink in for just a few minutes. And we're going to talk through some of it, okay? Because we've gone through this personally. We've just went through one, the worst I've ever had. Just crazy, so rude, so disrespectful. Stay tuned, and we're going to dive in and listen to it. So think about when a customer hires you, right? When a customer hires you, why do they hire you? Because it benefits them, right? It benefits them. They are having a problem on their property. They need a service done. They don't have time to do their lawn, whatever it may be. In this instance for today, we're mainly focusing on lawn care, lawn maintenance customers. So they hire you because they don't have time to cut their lawn, right? Maybe you have the lowest price. Maybe you were the first one to call them back. Maybe they like the way that you talk to them on the phone, right? They always come up with some answer. There's always some reason that they hired you. Here's the thing you have to think about. If your price goes up too much, if you have to change the day of the week they have to get mowed on, if you have to change the way you mow their lawn, if you become inconvenient to them or anything else slips, they will go find someone else like that. And they won't think twice about it. And you may think, oh, no, not them. Oh, no, not them. Them, guys. Them. You break a window, you do something wrong, you have an accident, you mess up, they will go, I promise you. It's business. You don't need to take it personal. It's just business, right? And I'll tell you in a minute about a story that is a little more personal, but it's just business. So just get over it. It's business. If the relationship that you're in, your business to client, is not mutually beneficial, it's not mutually adding value to both of you, get rid of it. It's not a good fit. If you hate going there, if you're not making the money you need to make, get rid of it. In the same way that if it wasn't beneficial to them, if you weren't doing the right job, if you weren't coming on their time, whatever, they would get rid of you. Okay? I want you to stop this week and ask yourself, do I have unprofitable clients? This is the first step in this process. Are they priced too low? Okay? You may think, oh, that's $50. Well, you need to know, what are you shooting for revenue per hour on a maintenance account? How many guys do you have on that property? How long is it taking you? Factoring in drive time as well, from lawn to lawn, on the front end and the back end. Are they priced too low? Do they complain? Are they never satisfied? We have those. We definitely have had those. Do they require more time because they always ask questions, they always ask for extra this, extra that, but you're not actually billing them for it. They don't want you to be billed, right? There's no telling. Everyone has those as well, okay? And here's, I think, the worst of all is when they drag your crew down. When they drag your crew and the morale of the whole crew goes backwards because they hate going there so much, that's when it's time to go. That's when it's time to pack it up and get out, because you have people that are going to start dragging your crew down. They're not going to give the quality they need to give on that lawn. They're not going to, the customer is not going to feel the value. You're not going to feel the value. It's going to go downhill. It's going to lead towards someone getting upset because you're going to do something or not do something, and they're going to be like, why didn't you? And you're going to be frustrated because you're going over dog poop or whatever. And then you're going to be like, well, I don't need to do that. And then Google reviews come in, negative Google reviews, negative word of mouth. It's not good. End it before it gets to that point. If you have those people, which I know you probably do have some of them, end it. Because once you find the unprofitability of these accounts, sit here and talk to yourself and tell yourself what the cost of keeping them is, right? Not only are they not making you money, right? They're lost money because you underpriced the jobs, so you're losing profit. You lose time. Time that you could be serving much better clients. Clients that can actually take you and help you grow your business, not clients that are sucking the wind and life out of you. The energy that you spend on these clients and the frustration that brings literally will wear you out and wear you down for someone that's not even making you money, guys. It's not even making you money. This is what I've learned. This is some of the things that I've just gone through and seen firsthand this year that I know everyone goes through in the residential maintenance game. As you grow, you need to make sure you're looking for it. Do not get so caught up in emotions. Some of the most stress that it brings is a unprofitable, picky residential maintenance account. Also, I'm sorry for the nasally sound today. I developed some cold the last couple of days and can't shake it. But these residential unprofitable accounts, they just want to complain and suck the wind out of you. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. When you take on the wrong clients, they're blocking your time from going and getting a good one. Remember that. Your crews that are spending time on these accounts are your most valuable resource that you have. Your people, most valuable resource. Do not waste their time on work that you're getting no return from. Please remember that. When you have guys and you're paying them $25, $30, $35 an hour and they're losing money, it sucks the wind out of it. No one wins. No one wins except the customer. No one wins. When you find the unprofitable accounts and you actually see what the costs of keeping them are, then you can make the decision of oh, hey, these are actually some benefits of dropping them, right? One, your revenue may drop. As your revenue drops, your profitability goes up because you're spending time and paying guys to do things that actually make money. And you have work and margin in your schedule to actually take on new properties that you can take on at a profitable rate. So you may see a dip in revenue, yes, but revenue without profit is just vanity. We make the joke top line to the moon, but you cannot get up and top line to the moon, right? You have to make sure that you're putting profit in your bank account, or else your guys won't get paid. You won't get paid, right? When you drop them, your team gets so much more excited. There's no joy on seeing on a team's face when you walk up in the morning and say, "Yeah, we got rid of that yard," that they hated. They get so happy, like their life changes, and I'm like, "Yeah, it wasn't that hard. Like it wasn't a good fit. We weren't making money, and they hated doing it. This is a great day. You should do this more often. It's a tough message. It's a tough call. Whatever. You should do it." When the higher value clients coming in, they're going to come in and take the spot of those lower paying clients. You're going to see benefits from that. You're going to see more money, more revenue, more joy, more really responsibility from your team of hey, this is a really nice property. We're getting paid for it. We can get paid to do the things we need to do here. Let's go in and knock it out. Let's hit hours on it. Also, your leadership, it builds confidence in that, right? Because your leadership team around you sees that you are putting your focus on protecting your time and their time, because they know that they should not be spending time on unprofitable work. But if you keep sending them out there to do unprofitable work and work that doesn't put margin and money in the bank, then they think they feel undervalued, right? Because they know that they could be doing better things. So you need to make sure you realize that you need to be putting their time on things that actually matter and actually move the needle forward. I'm about to tell you this story about this customer and why I'm so passionate about this, right? But before I do that, you have heard me talk about Leanscaper for just a little bit now, really the past 8 months probably. I think they launched in January, February, somewhere in there. We went to the Nashville event in, I don't know, I don't know when we went out there. February, March. And that was our first event. There was 150 people in the room, maybe. Good crowd, great event, great value, figuring it out, working out the kinks, real live, growing a business, right? And then they said, okay, let's keep this going. Let's go to Miami. I didn't make Miami because we had just had Tate. But I watched the live stream. 300 people. Nice. Awesome. Great event. Getting better. And then there was Charlotte, right? Charlotte was awesome. I got to go to Charlotte in person again. 450 people. Massive room. Amazing energy. People crying. People telling their business and their life stories. What the community's done for them. What the business has done for them. How they've made impact. How they've had impact on them. Right? They've talked through all of that. It was truly a moving event, right? It's not just talk numbers and grow. It's this is a community that's here to learn and grow and support each other. And then there's Dallas, right? Dallas is coming the 14th and the 15th and the 16th of September, right? 15th, 16th September. It's 3 weeks away. It's finances. We talked finances today. We talked about how is your client unprofitable, right? They've rolled out Lana AI that's going to actually work in your business with you, alongside you. She's going to run meetings. She's going to run your team. She's going to run all kinds of things, SOPs, right? Day-to-day procedures. Lana can help you create a checklist that says, okay, how do I go through and filter these unprofitable clients? There's one step. It's free right now also. When you get into Lana, you can say, okay, let's create this checklist. Let's go, and you're going to start deep diving, and you're going to see what all goes on in there, and you're going to be like, whoa, what is this? This is going to change my business. You can go to Dallas in 3 weeks, completely free. Totally free. If it's your first event, you've never gone, you haven't gone any this year, you're going to go for 100% free. I hope you know that's a $3,000 ticket, by the way. These are $3,000 to go to these a piece. $3,000 for free. because they want you to come and experience and see the value in it. Now, I know the value in having this in our company because I've gone to 2 out of the 3 of them this year, and they're only going to get better, right? The only thing you have to do is cover your travel and your hotel. You cover those things. There's food at the event. There's welcome parties, after parties, all the parties you can think of, hangout sessions. The event's free. Like I said, all of everything is there. If you want to understand what it's about, show up live. Show up in person. That's how you're going to see it. Because we've gotten a lot of questions. What is Leanscaper? What is this? What is that? Like, what does that actually mean? Right? Leanscaper to me is a community that is trying to change the industry and is on the fast track to do it. The AI that's being built, the leadership in place, the people that are there to help you are going to help you grow your business into a business that you're going to have such enterprise value. You're going to love what you do. You're going to be sitting on stacks of cash, right, in your business. And that's not even what the reason for it is. It's just the result of it because you're transforming a building with technology, and you really are investing in your team. I sigh because I'm just passionate about it, right? This is where my heart is. I've been wanting to grow our businesses. I've been wanting to grow our community. We've always said we grow our community one relationship at a time. These events build relationships. That simple. Remember, this is only for first timers. If you've gone once, unfortunately, you can't go again for free. You can still go. Sign up for the accelerator program, right? If you don't want to drop $3,000 cash at one time, sign up for the monthly program for, I think, the one step above starter, the grow plan. And that payment subscription will allow you to spread it out over 12 months, but you get to go to all the events for quote unquote free, right? You pay for it in your subscription, but it's spread out over 12 months, and you get all the accelerator member value, the weekly sprints with Mark going through deep dives in your business on how to actually grow certain areas, right? They focus on certain topics for each month. Amazing value there. But if you want to go for free, first time only, if you've been on the fence, go. This offer won't last forever. I promise you, they will not let you come for free forever. We're trying, like the Leanscaper, the team is trying to grow, get the rooms full, get the word out there. So if you want to learn and you want to figure it out, now's the time to go. If you've already been, right, take this and share it with someone though. Like, be the light to someone else. If you got to go and you got to experience it for free, take it and send it to someone that's in your neighborhood, someone down the street from you, someone on social media that you know that would enjoy it, that has not gone to one, and say, hey, you should go to this, right? Because it's not just a business. Leanscaper is not just a business. It's a movement, growing people, growing relationships. They're waiting for you to go. I want you to go because I want you to see the value in it. I don't talk about things that I don't have value in. If there's no value in it, I'm not going to talk about it. You guys know that. We've built that trust, that rapport on our show the last 5 years. I'm not going to get on here and just pitch something to pitch it. This is the real deal. I promise you, you need to go and you need to check it out. You can go to the link in the show notes. That will take you straight to the sign-up page. That's going to be the best way to sign up. If you want to sign up and you can't figure out that link for some reason, DM me. I'll get you in the right in the right email thread with the right person to make sure that you get to show up for free and have a good time there with myself and a bunch of other people, 700 to 800 other people to be exact, that are trying to grow their businesses. Before we wrap up, I'm going to talk to you about the story why I kind of wanted to go through this today. So, a little bit of backstory, long story short, though, is I've taken care of a customer's she has multiple properties, 3 to 4 properties, and I've taken care of those since I took over the business in 2018, so 7 years now. On and off, we've done her personal residence. She's very, 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 very picky customer. Wants things done particularly. She has a pool. She wants stuff push mode, this, that, and the other, bagged, like things that we don't even do. But we did it, right? Because she was a good customer. That's what we put our things on. I remember there's so many times in the last 7 years, I've in quotations, she's a great customer, good customer. In hindsight, all she did was complain and really just ask us to do extra things do this, do that, come back, do this. You missed this, you missed that, right? Nothing was really ever good enough. It was just like, subpar. But we went above and beyond all the time. 7 years on and off, we did our personal residence. We did 2 other properties all the time, the entire time. The last year, we've only done 2 of the other residences. We haven't done our personal residence because we weren't doing a good enough job. Well, we go through all this, right? And I'm going to actually read my message so you guys have an idea of what I send to customers that I have to drop, and tell you how, really genuine that I think I am. Hey, customer, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to reach out personally to express my heartfelt gratitude for your support over the past several years. We truly would not be where you are without your trust and loyalty. As we continue to grow and streamline our operations, we've made the difficult decision to focus our services closer to our home base and trustful. So unfortunately, this means we won't be able to continue service at your property. We have to cancel lawn care services for your location. Please know this decision was not made lightly. This comes after, I literally put this in the message. I was like, this comes after 2 years of struggling to make money on this route because we care about servicing your property so much. We didn't make as much money because we didn't want to drop you, right? We're incredibly grateful for the opportunity to have worked with you and for the role you've played in our journey. With this said, I don't want you to lose a service provider in the middle of the growing season, and I want to ensure that you continue to receive excellent care. So I'm recommending a couple friends of mine. I have 2 friends that I put in this message. Contact information. They're dedicated, trusted professionals I trust and completely to continue the quality service that you come to expect. Thank you again for your understanding and for being such an important part of our growth. We truly appreciate your support and hope you continue to have a great future with those 2 friends. That was what I said. I send this to anybody that we have to cancel like this mid-season. Very upfront, very honest. We love you, we care about you, thank you. We just can't continue to do it anymore. The response from that was, well, when will your last cutting be? That was it. And I let her know that we had just mowed the 2 a couple days before. I said, we can mow them another trip if we need to until you find someone. We can do one more service, which would be in another 2 weeks. And the response to this is what gets me. The response to this message was, good riddance. Plain and simple, good riddance. And I said, okay, sorry if I did something to upset you. We can take care of the one more visit. The response to that was, that will not be necessary. I said, okay, and left it. If that doesn't tell you something, folks, if that doesn't emphasize what I've been talking about, I don't know what will. Good riddance. That's what I got. Taking care of a property for 7 years, above and beyond, on schedule, all the time, rare misses, rare mess-ups. We've had mess-ups, yes. 7 years are going to have mess-ups, right? But anything we mess up, we fix. Stuff happens. Good riddance. Good riddance, folks. Just remember that. So don't tank your business for someone who's not going to actually support you and care about you and take care of you the way that you think they would, because you got to take care of your family, you got to take care of your team, and you got to make sure that you help people that actually want you and want to support your business and see it grow. Thank you guys for tuning in. Check out the link in the show notes today to sign up for the Landscaper event for free. I hope you guys enjoy it. I want to see you in Dallas, September 15th and 16th. It's going to be a great time. And just make the investment. Sure, it's a couple $100 for a plane ticket, a couple $100 for a hotel, but you're going in and you're learning finances, you're learning AI, you're learning how to change your business. Figure it out, folks. If you want to see true growth, you're going to have to adapt technology. If you don't adapt technology, you're going to get left behind. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a big 5-star rating and review if you don't mind. We could not do it without you, and I love you, appreciate you, care about you. Without any further ado, let's wrap this one up. We're ready here on the
Thanks for tuning in to the Growing Green podcast. It is an honor to have you listening, and we hope you receive valuable advice to help take your business to the next level. Don't forget to follow the podcast so you'll be notified when our next episode drops.